All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who root and teach well. Wa Barakatham, to the hopeful elect. All right, say through the Spirit. I got a lesson, going into that draft. And it specifically is talking about the males. And, the thing that's heavy about it is that's how prophecy says. A lot of men are going to go out by way of what in this war? World War III. You see? And I'm going to get precepts on that, but I just wanted to go into this article a little bit. This is Fox 11, Los Angeles. This article was pushed out yesterday evening, right? It says, Los Angeles, the House of Representatives, passed a measure on Friday automatically registering men 18 to 26 for selective service. All right. And that's joining the military. And I'm going to be jumping around in it. I read it. I'm going to jump around through it to the main points. All right. Let's see right here. It says House bill passes defense bill automatically registering men 18 to 24 for the draft. It says while it hasn't been invoked in over half a century, it's mandatory for all male U.S. citizens to register for selective service, also known as military draft, when they turn 18. Failure to register is classified as a felony and comes with the host of legal challenges. While there isn't currently a draft in place, Congress and presidents can reinstate the draft and force male citizens to serve in the military in the event of national emergency or a war that volunteer all military can't adequately support. Right? So why would they be trying to pass a bill like this if they didn't see war coming? The reason why they're doing this is because World War III is here, right? You see? It says, what is the draft? The military draft, also known as the selective service system, requires nearly all male U.S. citizens and male immigrants aged 18 to 25 to register with the government according to federal law. Selective service system and registration requirement for America's young men to provide our nation with structure and a system of guidelines which will provide the most prompt and efficient and etiquette draft possible if the country should need it, which they do need it. That's why they're pushing this bill. All right. Now let's get into the consequences if you don't register. What if you don't register? According to law, it is considered a federal felony, punishable by fine up to $250,000 or a prison term up to 5 years, or a combination of both if you fail to register with selective service. So, hey, persecution can come from you not choosing not to do this, man. For you not registering to go to war. Right? Now let's jump down. And basically this last one, it goes into like how there's ways you can defer it, which most men are not going to have no way to defer it, and they're going to be forced to go to war according to prophecy. But it says the ways people may defer it is by categories: marriage or college, or it might be not physically able, so-called, or whatever the case may be. But Esau really don't give a shit about those things, man. He's just going to force these men to go. All right? And how do we know that? Because look at what these devils have done in the past. Esau don't care about no what Jake got going on. That's the main one who he finna try and throw into the battle, throw in a war. All right? Let me get this right here. Let's see. Because it's precepts that go into the mighty man being as woman. That's not the one I'm looking for. I'm going to type it in right here. Shall be as woman. King James Version. Oh, yeah. See, let's go Jeremiah 51 and 30. All right, because we're in a time period it's being brought to pass. Because these men ain't built for no war, especially not against Russia, who have men being trained from, as soon as they're as soon as they're young. All right, let's go right here. Cause the Russians been being prepared for war since they was young, man. You see, and a lot of these other countries as well. Getting all types of rigorous training. Doing all types of learning how to use weapons and all these things. They've been learning this since they were like young, being groomed to be able to go to war. While you have men in America who wouldn't know the first thing about shooting a gun correctly, or don't know how to actually fend for themselves. Everything is they're all soft. That's why that Cardi B said what she said about it on Instagram. She had an Instagram post talking about it. Well, what she said was facts. Of course, we don't agree with these women, but sometimes they state facts, and she stated facts. These men aren't built for no battle or no war, and majority of them are going to be forced to go to war. But I want to get this. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes and the captains thereof and all the rulers thereof and all the land of his dominion. And when it speaks on that in these chapters, because we all know that the ancient Babylonian Empire, got taken over by the Medes, but the Medes didn't have to go to war or anything like that. So when it's speaking about the Medes coming violently, that's talking about New Babylon, because back in ancient times, the Medes didn't have to do anything. They just took the land. They just kind of just found a way to get inside and just took over the ancient Babylonian Empire. And just came through that fortress, and it was just like they just took it. It wasn't no war. When it's talking about war and the land being desolate, that's talking about this New Babylon. Like in this chapter, Jeremiah 50, and Isaiah 13, so on and so forth. When it's talking about those chapters of it being destroyed, then that's talking about the current daughter of Babylon. All right, but it says right here, verse 29, it says, and the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh Shai shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. Now, how do we know this is not talking about the ancient Babylonian Empire? Because if you look up Iraq right now, there's plenty of people over there. Actually, there's plenty of people where Babylon would have been at, still to this day. You see? So that whole region where the Medes were dwelling back in ancient times, Iraq, it's still very inhabited. But this is talking about daughter of Babylon, which is America. This is verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They become as women. They have burnt their dwelling places. Her bars are broken. And that's how a lot of men is going to be as a woman. You see, let's get that, let's NLT that real quick and see how that's looking. Jeremiah 51. Dang, come on, man. All right, Jeremiah 51 and verse 30. Let's NLT those. Jeremiah 51 and 30. Her mightiest warriors no longer fight. They stay in their barracks. Their courage is gone. They have become like women. Invaders have burned their houses and broken down the city gates. All right. So that's what we're getting ready to see come to pass, man. Because Babylon is getting ready to, as we're seeing, daughter of Babylon, which is America, is getting ready to force you men to go to war. And a lot of y'all ain't ready. I want another one too. It's travail. It's one that I think says travail as women. It's gonna be a pain to get it, and I kind of got short on time. I'm just gonna get the precepts going into the men going drafting to the war. I'll probably post that one in the description box. Let's go right here, man. This is let's see. Here we go. This 2nd Ezra 16, 33 and 34. Their virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Because guess what? Something's going to happen to a lot of their husbands or a lot of their helpers. Let's read it. Verse 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Right? So men are going to get drafted into that war, according to prophecy. You see, Esau's going to make y'all ass go to battle, and you men are not going to make it. All right? Here we go. Let's go here. Isaiah 3. And this is when the Lord was getting on the daughters of Zion. Right? You read, start at 17. I'm going to get straight to the point on this one. It's talking about the punishment the Lord had upon us. Isaiah 3:25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. Esau is going to make you niggas go to war, man. You see? Esau is making you men go to war. You see? So that's the time period we're in. All right? It's more precepts that go into that, man. But a lot of you men, as a matter of fact, I want to go back to 2 Ezra 16, because a lot of y'all are going to die in that war. And how do we know that? Well, let's go right here. 2 Ezra 16:22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And that sword is going to be destroying you via through that war, because you're going to be amongst Esau whenever the Lord returns back to be destroyed. You see? And then y'all just going to get destroyed by these other nations, man. So that's what we're getting ready to see happen, man. That's prophecy. All right? So, hey, we got to stay on the lookout and continue to keep trusting and serving Yahweh B'Shem Shah, staying contrite, doing, whatever portion of the lot the Lord gave us, man. But anyways, Lord willing, this was edifying. I like to end it all by saying, call halal Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rakak Radash, double honors to the apostle elders, great millstone room to swell. Till next time, come Shalom.